Hi guys, Mel the Train Tutor here again with a bit of a quick tutorial for you. Now I'm really busy with other little projects, filming other tutorials, and it's taken a little bit longer than I expected. So here's a quickie for you, and fingers crossed more stuff coming real soon, well as soon as I can get it done. Anyway, let's get back to it. Grass tufts. Now, I touched base with a company here, based on Facebook, called Gamers Grass. They're over in, Lisbon in Portugal, and they produce these static grass tufts. Now, static grass tufts have been around for a while. You've probably already seen them, and if you haven't, what they are is basically, the process is that you get a clear sheet, okay, you put blobs of glue down on it, and then you use a special static grass gun to produce these tufts. And I'd really struggle getting these tufts with a static grass applicator, to be perfectly honest. You can do large areas, but when it comes to doing fine little areas, it can be a bit tricky. Okay, now Gamers Grass, I'll throw a link up in the description. They produce a wide range of colours and tufts, okay, so you got the greens, the browns, the goldens, the dry browns, but what I really like about them is two separate things. It's more logistics than the actual grass tufts, okay. These grass tufts and these grass tufts, they're irregular, yeah. Now you normally get these sort of ones, yeah, where they're, you know, uniform, and it can look a bit obvious, but these irregular ones work really well for jazzing up your terrain. On top of that, okay, the other thing that I really like about them is the fact that they do different sizes. Yeah, so you can get the small, medium, large tufts all on one strip. Yeah, much as these are all medium, they're all large, they're irregular, they're all small, they're all large. And it's just really handy because, you know, it's that uniformity. When you're making terrain, what you want to do is you want different stuff. And what I mean by different stuff is, yeah, the more regular it looks, the more unbelievable it is, okay? So the more irregular, the different sizes, the different shapes, yeah, the better it will trick the eye into believing that it's a real piece of scenery, okay? Now, when it comes down to applying them, it's really easy, but there's a couple of little tricks, okay? So what I'll do is I'll set this up now, and we'll get our long-suffering demo piece out, and I'll show you a couple of little tricks. Okay, we've got our long-suffering demo piece there. I'm going to have to rip those walls off and start again at some point. It's really taken some hammer over the years. Okay, so we've got a demo piece there. We've got irregular clumps here from Gamers Grass, and then we've got, I put some PVA down on a bit of cardboard, and I've spread it out with the nozzle so it's really nice and thin because I don't want it gloopy. Now, what you can do is you can go straight along. You can put blobs of PVA straight down onto your onto your terrain piece and just pick them up and blob them down. But this can lead to a bubbling effect of PVA on the side, so when it dries it doesn't look that realistic, and because PVA can be a little shiny, you get these shiny rings around the base of your tufts. So a trick to putting them down is grab your tuft, okay, and peel it. Oh, come on. There you go. Grab your tuft. Yeah, just place it down in your thin so you get literally a tiny amount of PVA. Bring it down to where you want it. Yeah, press it down. And finally, yeah, what I've got here is I've just got some flock, yeah, to match the base, and sprinkle it around. Now I know this doesn't match the base. This is because the flock that's already on it has been hammered with PVA, watered down PVA that many times. Yeah, but what that will do is it will stick within the it will stick around where the PVA is wet at the edge, and that will disguise that ring. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. No zoom function on this iPhone, but never mind, you saw the picture. As you can see, I've just very quickly put a couple more tufts on, yeah, and just blended them in. And like I say, you know, the flock looks a little lighter because it hasn't been sealed. Now normally you would do this as you're putting down all your clump foliage, your leaves, or your tufts, your static grass, etc., your tall grass, your vines. and then seal them all in one go, and that would blend them in together. Now you can take this stuff further. Yeah, you can hit it with washes to make it look more realistic. You can hit it with dry brushing. Okay, and we'll cover that in an upcoming video. I'm just working, that's what that large board was for you know, advanced, what you call it, flocking and that sort of stuff video. So that is coming. On top of that, I've got a tutorial on doing cork hills. Yeah, so here's a quick pic of what I'm working on. Didn't it look good? So guys, as you can see, I'm really busy. Sorry this is just a quick one, but I hope you found it useful. And if you are after any of these Tufts, seriously, go out onto Facebook and check out Gamers Grass. I think they're about £1.30 a strip or something like that. They're not expensive at all. They're really nice and they have a wide range. And the guy who runs it, Jacinto, really top bloke. I really hope I've pronounced his name right. Anyway guys, that's it for me now. I've got to crack on with a load of other projects and keep filming, and then I've got, I think, about 2 or 3 days worth of editing ahead of me. Yeah, obviously like it if you've liked the videos. Yeah, share it if you think you've got a friend who'd find it useful. But more importantly, yeah, get yourself in the comments. Yeah, if you've got an experience of working with this or any extra tips, get them in the comments, guys. And I'm shouting out to you scenery builders and professional scenery studios there. Share your tips, boys. And then finally, if you've got any questions, yeah, fire them in the comments, yeah, and I'll do my level best to answer them. In the meantime, you have a cracking week, and hopefully I'll see you before the weekend. If not, I'll see you next week, guys. All the best. Ta-ra.